All right, guys, we're actually going to do a twin flame reading, mainly because I haven't done one in a long time. So let's see what's coming in. Friendly reminder, if you need anything from me, you can find it at SweetSoulTarot.com. Readings, courses, workshops. I've got a Patreon. You can try that out. Your first 7 days free. Let's see what's coming in. Oh, and I have a second channel, guys. Okay, let's see. What is your twin flame feeling? Okay, I feel like they're stressed. Somebody could also wear their collars popped, but I feel like they're stressed. I'm feeling a lot of tension in my neck and my shoulders all of a sudden. Trying to resolve the past, overcoming blocks. So this person's been resolving the past and overcoming some sort of emotional block. They could be resolving the past with someone that they share a child with. For some of you, your twin flame was in a different connection where they felt like it was going to last forever. They thought they felt that them and that person fit well, and something happened. They have a lot of resentment. They're really stuck in the past. So they've just now come to a place where they're overcoming those blockages, recognizing that what is meant to happen is happening. Okay, but what about the connection between you two? Can't see it clearly. Oh, wow. Feeling like there was some sort of heartbreak, emotional letdown. This person feels like you're walking in your path. But this person, it's like, this person's blindfolded here. It's like whoever you classify as your twin flame just cannot see this connection. They're so wrapped up in something else that they are, it's actually really sad. Somebody could have got pregnant, kids could be involved. There could have been a very playful energy with them and their past person. Now with the connection with you, they feel like there's been a lot of ups and downs. They also feel that with their past person. I feel like whoever you classify as your twin flame, this person has extreme moods. Give me some energy between you and your twin flame. What is this dynamic? How do they view it? How do they feel? Waiting, putting things on pause, spending time apart, feeling like this is too much drama and very frustrating. This person's not wanting to change. So there has been time apart, something being put on pause. This person's grieving your loss. Something here about breaking a cycle. You could have moved on to something better, something that fit you better, or you could have just decided to change some sort of cycle with this person. It's interesting because it's like they're grieving two people. They're grieving a past person and they're grieving you. They feel like the connection with you is too much drama and they're not willing to do what they need to do to fix it or to make it work. This person could be reading a lot of books. They could be in a faith where they read the Bible. I'm just throwing it out there, but they feel like there's some sense of letdown. This person could have had a hard time trusting you. This could have been someone who treated you a certain way because of something from the past. And they're just now again at a place where they're resolving that. It's like they're willing to finally emotionally let something go. But you've left or something. You've decided to move on, processing this heartbreak, feeling lonely, grieving the loss of you. Feeling ignored, feeling rejected, feeling suddenly alone. Yeah. This person could be talking about you, or somebody could be talking about you. This person, again, other people's opinions and thoughts and things like that could affect what they do. It's like if people have an opinion, that's going to make a difference between what they do. I've been getting this energy a lot. Okay, so let's see what the energy between you two is right now. This dynamic is very frustrating for this person. Ten of Pentacles. Okay, family, legacy, security. Both of you could be chasing some sense of legacy, financial security, money. You both could be in a masculine energy right now because there is a very confused energy around the groundedness of this, and maybe even some sense of a reunion energy between you two. I'm really cold. Maybe the energy's cold because I'm freezing and I got a sweatshirt on. Yeah. Feeling like they can't, neither one of you feel like you can really give this your all right now. Both of you are chasing some sense of success and victory. Both of you are wanting major changes and transformation, and it could be around your money, your financial security, your legacy. Listening to your intuition about manifesting something more. So how is this person feeling for you? Wanting to communicate or wanting to take some sort of action towards you. Yeah, something you hear about giving clarity, happiness, feeling like they want some sense of major change and transformation. What? Give me more for how they're feeling for you. What? Listen to your intuition. What is your intuition saying? Because it's over here telling me that they're not willing to change. But this is, oh, so they feel like you are getting a lot of attention right now. You look really good. You're doing your thing. Listen to your intuition. Your intuition could be telling you, although they have a very defensive energy, they do have a wall up when it comes to investments, long-term investments. Because again, there's something here where they've been in a connection where they felt that them and that person fit well together. They thought that was going to last, and something happened. They've just now overcome that blockage. They've just now got to a place where they've resolved it. So they're not really at a place where they're willing to throw all their eggs in this basket. Both of you are, again, in a masculine energy of, we are going to make a better future for ourselves. This person does want to, again, come see you, come visit you, or open up to you in communication. Wanting to give you truth and clarity about some sort of major change and transformation. It could be them saying, listen, I'm over the past. And, you know, maybe I was having a hard time seeing this connection clearly. I couldn't trust you. Spending time apart really let me see how much drama was in our dynamic and how frustrating it was. But again, someone here broke the cycle. Someone here said goodbye. And because of that, the other person was grieving that person's loss. This person's feeling ignored, or again, feeling suddenly alone. So they're wanting to open up to you, but they don't necessarily want to talk about long-term investments, okay? Because there could still be some healing that they need to do. It could come unexpectedly that this person's going to come out of nowhere and tell you that they want some sort of cycle to be completed. It's because they're not feeling happy alone. But when it comes to like some sort of stability and union, this person, this isn't someone, okay, this person isn't coming towards you because they're not content being alone. They're not content being they're not happy being without you. I think this is someone who can do daily life by themselves, but there's something here about there's a lack of enjoyment, okay? So let's not get it jacked up. Is my phone fixed today? You know, it's funny. I've ordered a new phone, and now I feel like my phone's been working. Like, what the hell? What? Okay, let's just keep going. Let's get their heart space for you. Three of Pentacles, wanting some sense of teamwork and collaboration. Their heart space, they want to be vulnerable with you, but they're scared. They're really scared. They have the tendency to sneak away from being open, being vulnerable. It's like they need it to make sense when they're vulnerable. And if it doesn't make sense, if it doesn't feel like the right time, if they don't feel like it's the right opportunity, they don't do it. What else are they feeling in their heart space? Six of Cups. They're having a lot of nostalgic energy. They do feel like there's a deep connection here. But again, there's a waiting energy. They've been waiting when it comes to choosing a path, choosing a direction. Putting it off, I'm going to procrastinate. Maybe because this person's been at a place where they have a hard time expressing themselves. They could have love, they could have emotion, they could have feelings. But they know they have to take a leap, they have to take a risk. And again, if they're at a place where they have to be calculated when it comes to being vulnerable, it might not make sense coming in. So it's like this person, there's a lot going on in this person's mind. Okay? Hold on. Where are we going? Hold on. What do they desire to take place? And then I want to see what their action is going to be. What do they desire to take place? Oh, that actually come out upright. They want some sense of success and victory. It come out upright, but I had to go like this to get it back up here. They do want major change and transformation, which we've seen that. And I feel like your intuition told you that they would try to come towards you. Why now? Because maybe they're just now at a place where they feel like they can put in the teamwork, the effort, the dedication. It's like, I can be a team player now. Again, maybe they weren't willing to change. Maybe they were frustrating to deal with. And putting things on pause really shifted something. I'm hearing a noise. Okay. Yeah, a very nostalgic energy. So when they think of you, what do they think of? Ace of Wands. Feeling like there could be a lack of passion because when it comes to investments, they could have done something that made you feel betrayed. And they feel like it's the time, they feel like in their heart, it's the right time. They feel like this is the right time for them to reach out to you and say, hey, how have you been? How are you doing? This is a message of good news. This is also flirting with you. So they could definitely want to open up and flirt with you. Because I mean, here's the thing, you looking good. Like you should, you doing your damn thing and you doing it well. But this person could be a little worried that there's a lack of passion now. Because when it comes to investments, they could have unapologetically did what they needed to do. And it could have been like a betrayal to you. Especially if this person was at a place where they couldn't see things clearly. They could have been living in some sense of fantasy land, believing a lot of lies. They could have let you down. They could have not trusted you, vice versa. It could have just been a lot of chaotic energy that really put this dynamic. I just heard in a harm's way. Okay, so we'll take it. Wait, hold on. What's this person thinking and feeling? I'm feeling things that I've never felt before. Give me two more. You could be seeing hearts everywhere. Some of you could look really good in red. Our connection is so intense that it scares me. Okay. An intense connection that scares them. But now they could be feeling ignored by you. That's what I was about to say. I can't quit thinking about you. And I was thinking that when I was looking at feeling ignored or rejected. So they could be feeling ignored by you, especially if you're not showing up the way that you used to or the way that you usually do. They are feeling triggered. I'm working on closing wounds. And that's what we said, is that they're actually at a place where they're overcoming blockages. You could be haunting this person at this moment though. Everywhere I go, every step it's like every step they take, every move they make, everywhere they go, everybody's named you. It's annoying. Everybody smells like you. It's annoying. Like, oh my God, I thought it was you. It wasn't. Like you're haunting this person. Have any of y'all ever been like that where it's like somebody will not get out of your mind? That is the most annoying feeling. So it could be driving this person mad, so to speak. Some of you could have watched Alice in Wonderland here recently. Because when I said it's driving them mad, I seen the Mad Hatter in my head. What do we got? It's kind of hard, but you're not around. Free yourself in the reverse and bad timing. Yeah, so there could be an energy here of you guys overcoming some sort of challenge. This person allowing themselves to release the past. They are going to come in and say that maybe it was just bad timing. Maybe this is something they didn't voice to you because my throat started going out. But they could be like, you know, it was just the wrong time for us to be together. I had to get some things worked out, you know. But again, there could be something here where you got let down in some sense, form, or fashion. And there was a lot of drama. It was a definite, like, this is so annoying. It's kind of what I'm getting. Like, I don't want to deal with this right now. It was just very overwhelming. I'm seeing dead flowers. Wanting to give and receive. Reunited. Fantasy versus okay, see, yeah, there's going to be an honest conversation, so there could possibly be a reunion. That is what the conversation is going to be around. It's going to be around giving and receiving, and it's also going to be around some sense of fantasy versus reality. So, you know, here's the thing. You guys could actually have a conversation here coming up where you're going to say, you know, this is what I felt, this is what I thought, this is what I knew, and I realized A, B, C, or D. And they're going to say the same thing. I do think there's going to be recognition here. I think there's still feelings here. I think both of you still care for one another, and I think you're going to recognize that there was a timing issue that ended up taking place. It was like, you know what, I'm getting so overwhelmed. You know, maybe it moved too fast, and it became very overwhelming for both of you. But what they're reminding me is I watched an interview the other day with Ashton Kutcher's wife. How do I say her name? Is it Mila? Ooh, that might be wrong. I think I said it right though. Anyways, in it, she was saying that when they met, they couldn't be together because if they would have tried, it would have failed. They ended up going on their separate ways after the show that they did together. And then they ended up getting married. That's kind of what I'm getting with this bad timing. Like, if we're really honest with one another, if we would have tried to give it our all then, it would have 100% failed. Like, there's no way it would have been successful. And I think that's what's going to take place in this conversation, is this person's going to finally come in and be vulnerable with you in a way that they haven't. But then in the same sense, you're going to be able to be vulnerable and say, well, you know, all jokes aside, I don't really have a fear of losing you anymore because I've already felt like I've lost you. So now maybe we can get to a place where there's going to be a healthy dynamic. Now, when I first started this reading, all of my animals went running. And the first thing I said in my mind was this was a runner-chaser dynamic. So one of you could have definitely ran and the other one could have chased out of fear of losing the other one. The one who chased is no longer feeling that way because that person feels like, you know what, I did lose you. It didn't work out. And I think that fear and that over-attachment has been healed to the place where this can come back without too much overthinking, overanalyzing, because old wounds are being closed. Old wounds are being healed. You guys aren't looking at one another and saying, hey, I need you to lick my wound, please. It's like, no, I healed it. Thank you, though. And that brings in a newfound sense of confidence for both of you, which is then allowing you guys to overcome challenges. Somebody could have black or dark green nails. You inspire me. This person could be older than you. It doesn't have to be significantly older than you. That's just the first thing I heard. I'm recovering, so this person could be recovering. I regret lying to you. So again, maybe not having a conversation that need to be had about them not being over the past. I want to make amends with you. I'm not financially stable, so somebody could be having financial problems, and I left when I saw you with someone. And you could ended up getting with someone else. Again, do you remember, where did I say? Didn't I say, yeah, moving on to better things, breaking the cycle. Some of you could have definitely went to someone else, or you could be with someone else now. I still think they're going to want to have a conversation with you, though, about the cycle, breaking it, and how things are different now. And again, I'm not getting that this person's going to come in and be like, but you should be with me, like, love me. I think they're just going to say, hey, I know you're with someone else. If you are, can I talk to you? Now, if you're not with someone else, I do think there's going to be a little more of an openness of, hey, listen, this is what I missed out on. But I still think that this person is going to want to make an amends with you and let you know, even if you are with someone else, I'm sorry. It had everything to do with timing and me not being able to be honest with you. I wasn't even really honest with myself. And I had a lot of wounds I needed to close. And then I think you're going to be able to match that energy and say, you know, I have wounds that I close too. Wounds of not feeling enough. Wounds of being rejected, because you rejected me more than anyone ever had. Like, there's definitely going to be a vulnerability coming forth that I think is needed. Now, for some of you, I see that you could give this another shot. But for some of you, it's just having a conversation that needs to be had. And again, it has something to do with maybe this person lying to you, not wanting you to see them because maybe they didn't even like seeing their self. What's going to happen here? Give me future energy. So there's going to be a wait period. Clearing up confusion and illusion. Yeah, there's going to be communication. It's going to come out of nowhere. It's going to be very swift. It's going to be around regrets, blockages, putting off decisions, acting like decisions aren't here to be made. All of the blockages are being released. So, you know, what's funny is they're not even saying, oh, you are going to live happily ever after. You're going to tell this person to... I feel like for each of you, it is going to be different. But for a lot of you, there will be a conversation taking place with the person that you consider your twin flame. It's going to come out of nowhere. You guys could see one another. To be honest with you, with this energy, that's like a, oh, hey, how you doing? And this person is going to acknowledge something that they can't necessarily let go of, an emotion, a feeling around you. And it has something to do with regret. I can't quit feeling this way. So I need to acknowledge it and I need to talk to Pisces about it. And again, for each of you, it's going to end up unfolding differently. They do want to make amends though. So whether or not you want it, yeah, the Hanged Man. Can you change your perspective? Can you see this differently? Or do you feel it's stuck in the mud? I'm seeing you maybe still being really discontent around the fact that you took a leap and a risk and it didn't pay off for you. I'm also seeing you still at a place where you're going to be very protective over your cup. It's like the version of you that they might have got last time, that's not the version they're going to get right off the bat. But I see you maybe being a little willing to listen, to understand, and to make choices from that. So let's just make it known. Twin flame wants to come in, wants to make an amends. Okay? So, do you want to make an amends? Do you want to be around this person? Do you want to see this person? Do you still feel the same way? Do you think that you guys can be lovers again? Be friends again? What does that look like for you? But it's like as soon as they processed the thing in the past, now they're having to process this heartbreak. And I just heard, and I might can save this one. So I keep hearing the song, I Fall in Love with You a little bit more. So I do think that this person maybe didn't want to recognize that they had fell for you in a way that was beyond their control. Maybe that's also why there was a lot of drama and difficulty that come out of it, because if we're feeling an emotion that we don't want to feel, depending upon our reaction will depend upon what you get. So in my experience with me, if I'm feeling something I don't want to feel, either fight or fly. Like I'm either going to ghost or I'm going to fight. There's no in between. So this person, there could have been a very like, whoa kind of energy coming from this. And then if your energy on top of that could have just been a lot of like, woohoo, woohoo, this is a lot, this is a lot. And things could have had to be put on ice for everything to kind of calm down so we can see it differently, so we can approach it differently. And again, maybe there's something here where for a long time you wanted to free yourself, but now you have this different view. You have this different feeling and emotion around this dynamic that you never had before, which can either heal it in a completely new way or get it back to what it was meant to be. And for some of you, it's like you're gonna become best friends with this person because you do inspire them. But in the same sense, some of you, you're supposed to be with this person, but they are questioning, is the love lost? Is the passion lost? Do you not want to create with me anymore? Because now that I'm ready to come in and say, but, are you going to be like, no, 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 no? What is your response going to be to me? Okay, we're going to leave this here. Have a blessed day, guys.